It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey there, and thank you for joining us on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. This NBA season didn't take long to get interesting, but these two gentlemen have always captured our interest. Say hello to Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Hello, Kenny.
Hey, how are you?
Hello, Shaq. And tonight, it'll be the Dallas Mavericks going up against the Charlotte Hornets at Time Warner Cable Arena. And for Charlotte, they haven't forgotten the fact that this team swept them last year in the regular season. This is a game they had circled going in. And Nicholas Batum, who we'll be watching tonight, just does so much on the floor. Shaq, it seems like he epitomizes what it means to be an all-around player.
Yeah, he's very active on both ends of the floor, with and without the ball. Very important, with and without the ball. He helps win games with his passing, and, he rarely turns it over. Great floor leader out there.
Yo, he's the biggest threat since my man AK-47, Andre Kirilenko. To go 5 for 5 on any night. That's 5 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 steals, and 5 blocks. This guy does it all.
And that'll wrap it up as we take you courtside. Thank you for joining us.
Spasiba.
Hello, everyone. Get ready for NBA action live on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan. We have Doris Burks on the sideline as well. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
And if there's one aspect of the game that really stood out for me, it was the rebounding. Basketball is about possessions, and you saw a noticeable difference in terms of the effort both teams were putting forth.
Simply got outworked under the boards, guys. I mean, that's the no-brainer of the deal. I mean, they got pushed around all game long.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. They've got him on Shumpert. Anderson is out there with Bennett. Then it's Ray McCallum. And it's McGarry in at the 5, down low. Now here's Freak. There's a screen by Robinson. Jefferson dishes to Robinson. Comes up empty off the pick. Here's McCallum. There's the screen. To the middle. Here's McGarry. The layup off target. Last outing for Charlotte, they won that game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And really an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it came in an opponent's building, and there's no question it was their offense that carried them.
I love the way they went and got this game, Greg. I mean, they attacked at every opportunity, never relaxed or sat back, and as a result, they eventually pulled away.
And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Outside, Walker to the left wing. Shumpert with the steal. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Takes it from 10. Again, Shumpert missing. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Fowler. The rebound by McGarry.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Shumpert, so the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And the second free throw, good. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Walker the pass to Kid Gilchrist. Charlotte moving it around. To the paint. And Freak throws it down.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
And so here is Dallas, trailing by 2. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thanks. Yeah, Dallas's head coach and I were able to chat. We talked about the impact players on these two teams, the ones who can take over a game single-handedly. And he told me that Michael Kidd Gilchrist may already be in that category. He said he's a guy we've got to account for. He's just so relentless. If you're not ready to match his intensity level, he'll make you look bad. And Kevin, he said if they can limit his impact on the game, that will certainly help.
Thanks again, Doris. Here's McCallum after Al Jefferson's score. And McCallum kicks to McGarry. Just 5 on the clock. Anderson dishes to McCallum. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Misses off the right iron.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Here's Fowler. The shot is off. Now Dallas takes it the other way. This their first chance this season playing Charlotte.
Yeah, and they got the better of this matchup both times they faced off last season. Do they still have their number?
Well, the sample size wasn't that big. I mean, 2 games, not a lot to go on. But they are 2 teams at the top of the pile in each of their conferences. And because of that, I expect it to be competitive.
Here's Freak. The Mavericks making the shot. Screened by Jefferson. Robinson passes to Jefferson. And that one's good.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
You know, guys, when you look at those numbers last year for him, I think it does affect how much you're willing to go after contact because you're a little fearful of getting to the foul line unless you're in the and one situation.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. With this stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. The Hornets, number 1.
Kevin, they were absolutely fantastic last year. I mean, they demanded respect from behind the arc all year long. Very consistent and very disciplined in their shot selection. They knew exactly how to move the defense and move themselves to get quality looks from behind the three-point line.
Leonard kicks to McCallum. Leonard with a screen on Walker. Here's McCallum, buried from 15 feet out.
What do you do with that guy? With his handles, he abuses defenders.
Charlotte leading by 3. There's the pass to Fowler. Kicks to Kidd Gilchrist. Jefferson, a screen on Hill. Walker goes in. Hill pulls it in.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Your heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
In the corner, it's Freak. Left side, Kidd Gilchrist. He kicks to Freak. Misses off the left iron.
Not pretty. You've just got to shake off a miss like that.
Feeds it to Bennett. Dishes to McCallum. They set the pick. Hill with it. He's picked up by Walker. Pulls up. And another basket for Dallas.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
He feeds it to Freak. Looking for Jefferson. He gets it there. That's good. Jefferson's got 7 points in the game. The Mavericks trail it. Here's McCallum on the wing. Hill. Pass to Bennett. The feed to McCallum. Inside. Here's Leonard. Tries again, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. For Dallas, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Kaminsky is checked in for Jefferson. Hardaway comes in for Thomas Robinson. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And it's Rivers in for Walker. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Charlotte shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. And he can't get the first one. Dinwiddie is checked in for Dallas. He hits the second from the line. There's 1:40 left to play in the first. Leonard with a screen on Rivers. Here's Dinwiddie. 14 points from him the last game against Sacramento. He's looking for D'Alembert and finds him. Misses the layup.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
Rivers kicks to Freak. Off target from 3-point range.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And the basket by Hill.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Freak dishes to Kaminsky. Over to the wing. Rivers kicks to Freak. On the wing, Batum. Shot clock at 6. Here's Fowler. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Out to the right wing. And here's Freak. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Misses in close. The dish to Leonard. Another 3. For Dallas.
And just a nice bucket there to really just sustain that lead.
Well, a few more possessions like that, and
all right, sir. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And guys, what's your take so far in the Mavs?
It's been about the pace.
Entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Jefferson's checked in for Kaminsky. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist comes in for Nicholas Batum. Freaks checked in for Justin Holiday, and Walker subbed in for Rivers. Dallas also making some changes. Then it's checked in for D'Alembert. And Ray McCallum subbed in for Frazier. Fowler in at shooting guard. Thomas Robinson is out there with Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. Then there's Al Jefferson. And it's Walker in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bucks just played phenomenal. He ended with 47 points, and the basket must have looked like an ocean to him as he nailed 3 after 3. It was a performance for the ages, and one that will have the whole league talking.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I'd say it would make it to his greatest hit spot. No doubt about it.
And the Hornets making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. Myers Leonard, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Hill comes in for Anderson. For Charlotte, they have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
You know, something you can point to when you're talking about their areas of success last season, free throw shooting.
Dallas has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Here's Potter. No good with the triple. For Charlotte, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Hardaway passes to Kid Gilchrist. Ball's knocked loose. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Kid Gilchrist has got 4 points now in the quarter. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Here's McCallum. No good. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. There's a good screen. Outside Hill. Dallas, no good that time either.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Walker dishes to Freak. Inside. The kick out to Walker. Passes it to Fowler. Clock at 6. The Hornets need to get a shot off. Now here's Hill, the fast break opportunity. Great D that time from Hardaway.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Freak with it. Now defended by Bennett. And that one's good.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there, because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked.
Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. But it's no good. And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Walker. To the inside. Here's Fowler. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Now it's a 6-point Hornets lead.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Hornets dance team.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what head coach for the Dallas Mavericks said to the team. He urged them to do everything possible to create open looks for each other. Talked about setting picks, running more set plays, anything to shake free of that defense. He also wants to see a patient offense, work for the shot, move the ball around, and as he told them, quote, if you don't see a good shot, find someone who does. Well, Coach not wasting any time in tweaking the game plan. We'll see if it makes a difference as we approach halftime, Kevin.
And thank you for that, Doris.
I don't think they come much easier than that look.
Let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. Freak, number 1.
You know, last year was a tough season with impressive scoring numbers by several players, but this is the man who came out on top. Let's see how he stacks up this year.
It's Kid Gilchrist on the wing. Jefferson, a screen on Hill. Here's Fowler. Got a hand on it.
Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity.
Well, they ought to be. I mean, that's basic basketball time management. You've got to be aware of your clock and your situation.
For Dallas, they have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. Free throw drops for Hill.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Hill. The Hornets have gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. 29 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. That one a little long.
Their free throw attempts have really fallen off here in the second quarter. Not as aggressive.
They're settling. They've got to keep getting the ball inside. Create some balance offensively. That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter. His 3rd overall.
Here's Dinwiddie, guarded by Walker. Dinwiddie kicks to Hill. Again missing Hill. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Hornets on top, leading by 5. 2K Sports back in a moment here at the Time Warner Cable Arena in Charlotte.
Okay, guys, let's focus and get down to business. Now, here's a few things I took away from the first half. I definitely can't find any fault with the way we shot the basketball. Our shot selection has been just like I hoped it would be. We're putting up some very efficient numbers, gentlemen. Something I did like? Well, a bunch of times we forced a turnover that led directly to a bucket. I wouldn't mind seeing that happen a few more times after the half. The pace of the game, just to bring that up real quick, isn't a huge concern because I think we're suited to play at any speed. But somewhere in the middle of the tempo spectrum would probably be ideal. All right, guys, let's get out there and play a good second half.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third.
Check out the stats for Freak. He's got 17 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3 three-pointers.
Well, when he squared himself up and gotten good looks, he's knocked them down.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the floor for Dallas, we've got McGarry. Amon Shumpert is out there with Ray McCallum. And there's Anderson, and it's Bennett in at the 4 shot. And the shot is good.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
Outside Shumpert. To the wing right side. Shot clock at 6. Releases. The Hornets pull it in. Jefferson's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here's Kid Gilchrist. McCallum with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 5. From outside the arc. And Mitch McGarry is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his 2nd personal foul.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway.
You got it. Get the ball inside.
Screen by Jefferson. Jefferson, a screen on Anderson. Here's Kid Gilchrist, and there's another one for the Hornets.
Boy, Jefferson got really physical on that screen to help set the shot up.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Shumpert gets a wide open look. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Oh!
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Boy, that's a sound physical play. I mean, can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks.
Such a wide open look. And now just a 5-point Charlotte lead.
Got it.
Walker the pass with Fowler. No good on the three. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Anderson outside. He dishes it to Shumpert. 6 on the shot clock from 13. Again, Shumpert missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And the shot is good. And it's now 23 points for Freak. Mavericks trail by 7. And McCallum kicks to Bennett. Hornets with the rebound. Walker with it. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Puts up the baby hook. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. It's time now to look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago. The Hornets, number 1. The Mavericks, 4th.
The key to them being outstanding at the defensive end as far as points allowed goes, they cranked up the pressure early each game. I mean, from the very start, the pressure would be there, and they would sustain it throughout the game. Dominating defense from both of these squads.
And he knocks down the first one.
Al Jefferson doing all sorts of things. 15 points, and he's made 3 shots at the foul line.
And you've got to take care of business at the free throw line, not just getting there, but converting.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Robinson. Batum comes in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And it's Rivers in for Walker. And so he hits both. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Rivers against Frazier. From 15 feet away, and it's Freak with the rebound.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Charlotte moving the ball around. Kaminsky dishes to Freak. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Hornets?
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Justin Holiday's checked in for Al Jefferson. And then for Dallas, Myers Leonard comes in for McGarry. And it's Hill in for Iman Shumpert. And both free throws good from Freak.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Hornets dance team.
On defense, Charlotte. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. On the wing, Hill. He's covered by Fowler. Back to Frazier. Shot clock at 5. And the layup's good off the glass. Frazier's got his first 2 points of the night.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Pass to Holiday. Over to the left wing. Rivers kicks to Freak. Right side Holiday. Frazier against Rivers. Drains the three-pointer. And the Hornets lead by 12.
They're not going to run that play very often, but hey, they'll take it. Way to notch that three.
Now here is Hill, defended by Fowler. And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Substitution for the Mavericks. Richard Potter.
Potter, he's guarded by Rivers. Leonard the pass to D'Alembert. Clock at 4. The drive by Hill. Lets it go from deep. Shot no good. Excellent D there from Fowler.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Now here's Frazier. Batum with the steal. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Batum's running, and he banks in the layup.
You know what? He wasn't going to wait around for any help on that break.
Solo soiree performance all the way. How about that for a little bit of a limerick?
I'm going to let it slide.
A shot by Frazier, no good. Here are the Hornets with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Freak kicks to Batum. To the right side. Holiday with the three. No good. And it's Dallas the other way. Now Frazier. Potter guarded by Holiday. From 11 feet away. And with that, the Hornet lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Frazier. Charlotte has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
All right, Charlotte, now entering the court for your viewing entertainment, the Hornets dance team. Make some noise.
A look here at last year in the NBA, where the Hornets ranked. First in assists, first in field goal percentage, and they were #1 in three-point shooting. Boy, they were dangerous from behind that three-point line.
And back to those assist numbers. I mean, they were maybe the most enjoyable team to watch in the league last season. Just the way they moved the ball, the fluidity with which they operated.
Hardaway's checked in for the Hornets. And Dallas also making a switch. Spencer Dinwiddie's checked in for Frazier. Hornets leading by 12. Here's Fowler. And that one's good. Freak's got 27.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. Rivers dishes to Freak. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. For Charlotte, they have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them.
At the line for your Hornets, shooting 2, Freak.
And the first one at the line is good.
All right. Stay on it.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. 26 seconds left in the third quarter. Potter. He's covered by Fowler. There's 14 seconds left in the third. 5 to shoot. Leonard, that's for 2. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there. Just 4 seconds left here in the third quarter. From the high post. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Nice shot there without a second to spare.
You know, as a defending team in that situation, it really irks you to give up a shot like that to close out the quarter. You know, oftentimes those end-of-quarter points can be the difference in a ball game.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Hornets leading by 13. He's in at shooting guard. Jefferson is out there with Thomas Robinson. And there's Kemba Walker. And it's Batum in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Hornets 5. Dinwiddie kicks to Shumpert. Shoots from 14, tries from 10. Here's Bennett. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
And the Hornets making a change here. Kid Gilchrist is checked in. And Dallas with a change here too. McCallum, he's checked in for Dinwiddie. That free throw good from Bennett. Charlotte shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? And Freak throws it down.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
The pass to Robinson. Now here's Freak, guarded by Shumpert. Here's Jefferson, and Charlotte again with the bucket.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
They set the pick. Here's McCallum, wide open look. McGarry, no luck.
My goodness, how about that miss? I mean, that's 2 easy points that they've just given away.
Now here's Freak. D right on him. Shumpert with some nice D. Mavericks trail by 16. Kicks to McCallum. Fires from deep. But they'll get another chance. No, it doesn't go. His 4th miss, and it... Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
My goodness, that was almost a circus-like dunk.
And Shumpert kicks to McCallum. Stolen by Walker. Here's Fowler. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. To the paint, here's McCallum. They can't stop the run with that one.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
6 to shoot. Now here's Freak, covered by Shumpert, and again another shot trained there from Fowler.
They just can't miss. Everything they put up, it seems, goes in.
You know, sometimes you're the bug, and sometimes you're the windshield. They are certainly the bugs tonight. Nothing going their way.
And I'm not even sure that I'd want to be the windshield.
No, maybe the windshield wiper.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Jefferson's shot is off. Dallas shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. And McCallum kicks to Shumpert. Here's Anderson. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it. Good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Kid Gilchrist, the pass to Fowler. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. Freak's got 10 points now just in this quarter. For Dallas, they've gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Here's the screen. Here's McCallum. Here's McGarry. From 13 feet, it goes down.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
And it's the Hornets' ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Jefferson. Jefferson missing again. Mavericks trail by 20. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. McGarry dishes to Shumpert. That's short off the rim. The Hornets have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. And Walker kicks to Freak. Feeds to Robinson. Here's Jefferson. Jefferson missing again. Mavericks shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Here's Shumpert. There's the pick. From downtown, here's McGarry. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Got it. Let's get the ball
and Walker kicks to Freak from past the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Freak's got 44.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Steve Clifford was just going over the game plan with his team. He used the word patience several times in describing what he'd like to see from their offense. It's not a run-and-gun approach he wants from them. Guys, they're operating under the principle that it's never too late to fine-tune the game plan. Kevin, over to you.
Thanks again, Doris. Robinson kicks to Kid Gilchrist. Now here's Freak. He's covered closely. And that one is hammered home.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Dallas has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Dishes it to Hill. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the 3-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him. Got it. Get the ball inside.
Walker the pass to Fowler. It's Kid Gilchrist on the wing. And here's Freak. Down low. Here's Robinson. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Hornets.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capabilities.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for them, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And so with this, they'll end up with their 2nd win on the year.
And it always feels good to get that first win in the season series. Going head-to-head twice this year, this will put them up 1-0 so far against the Mavericks.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Freak. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
The shot is off.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
And Hill has it in the corner. Stolen by Walker. One-on-one here. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And he gets the bucket. 50 points for Freak.
And that's just a little more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate a W.
Well, let the party start. The celebration begins, and they're going to let their guys hear it.
Here's McCallum. Shumpert in the corner. The 3-ball. It's rebounded by Kid Gilchrist.
Not good shot selection. Long range and a defender all up in your jersey.
And, you know, that's just the kind of defensive work he's known for. I mean, he can take that shot away from you and does it more times than not.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had him on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at him.
The whole knockout blow.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
Yeah, they were the superior team in every department, in every category to me, Kevin. I know their fans loved it and appreciated it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Now we'll head over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who's not too far away. EJ?
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points.
You know, Freak was a 4.0 honor student growing up. And tonight, that high IQ is one of the things we saw on display with that sensational performance. Combine his smarts with the fact that he lives and breathes basketball, there's no doubt that he's one of the most intelligent players we have in this league.
Just a sensational performance on a lot of levels, Ernie. Too many levels to talk about. Man, in some game, he's in the background. He doesn't get the chance to be the star of the show, but not tonight. He's the star tonight. Put him on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.
Looking at the stat line, you took a lot of threes tonight. Any particular reason for that?
Yeah. Reason being is that they were giving me open looks and I took them. It's pretty simple. Anyone else would have done the same. That's it.
When did you know it was going to be one of those nights on the offensive end for you?
After I saw a few shots go down, it was pretty clear I was in a good rhythm. And then it just kind of snowballed from there. Next.
So have the early stages with the new team been everything you hoped it would be?
I'd say so. I felt like this was the best fit for me and my family, and so far this organization has been nothing but great for me. I look forward to building on what I did out there tonight and taking this team as far as I possibly can. Long road ahead, but I'm ready. So, thank you.